Like every budget, you take some, you lose some, but honestly, just the fact that we finally have some tax cuts for Quebecers is very good news.
Quebec's 2023-2024 budget has been unveiled, and it includes one of the largest income tax cuts in the province's history, leaving some with positive reactions and others cautiously optimistic about what this means.
Overall, it is a good budget. Like Quebecers are asking for help. The government is delivering true tax cuts. So there's a lot of positive.
The cuts, one of the promises made by the CAQ government in the fall. For Naveed Hussein, he says while it's a great step in the right direction, the cuts do not benefit all Quebecers.
It seems like they're just helping a certain income earners rather than all of Quebecers. You know, like you see people who are making above $100,000 who will be having better breaks than people who are making less than $40,000 a year. And that's a problem.
The tax cuts will be funded with money that would have gone to the Generations Fund, into which the government is required to make annual payments dedicated to paying down the province's debt, meaning deficits in the province would continue to increase.
We are still spending more than what we're bringing in. And that will not change for the next 5 years. So at a time when interest rates are rising, where borrowing money costs a lot more than it used to, Quebec should have been looking to reduce the deficit, get back to balance as fast as possible.
Because of this budget, instead of paying the debt off in 10 years, we'll be paying it off in 15 years. And that will hurt future generations of Quebecers.
Hussein says the budget does not look at long-term consequences.
It seems like we're focused on short-term goals rather than long-term goals. We're trying to put band-aids on health services or social services and the education rather than looking at the future.
The budget includes an increase of nearly $5.6 billion in healthcare, of which only $565 million will go to social services and mental health over the next 5 years, something Hussein says should be more prioritized.
I can give you examples of where patients who have mental health crisis are unable to get beds in institutions and are just sent back into the community where they're not getting treatments and they end up committing crime or they end up harming family and friends. These are things we really have to look at the ground level.
In Montreal, Felisha Adam, City News.